Well, Nikki, when you feel depresso, just have a little espresso. Hey guys, welcome back to the Vegan View. So today we're doing a highly requested video. We are doing a creamer taste test. For all you coffee lovers out there who are overwhelmed with the amount of dairy-free creamers. Yes, because there are so many now. Yes. I honestly find that I get overwhelmed.
I'm surprised at how many there are now.
I end up just like sticking to what I know most of the time.
Same.
Especially because they can be expensive. You don't want to like buy a full bottle and hate it.
I think this will be fun because we all drink our coffee differently, and I use
or not at all.
Right? You don't really drink coffee. I drink coffee religiously, but I don't use creamer. I've always been an almond milk or a soy milk person because I like a lot of it. And you like creamer, you like really.
Yes. If I'm drinking coffee, I'm like a latte girl, but if I'm drinking coffee, I want like a thick, creamy creamer in it.
And I'm usually the opposite, so I feel like this is like a good panel to test all of these out. And we got all of the original flavors of some of the most popular brands that we found at the store.
All right, so number one is going to be the Barista Blend Kalika Farms Almond Milk.
So one thing I like about this one and the Oatly is that it foams really well.
Doesn't taste like anything really. It's just like regular.
You really taste the coffee.
Yeah.
I definitely get a little bit of almond, but it's not like an overwhelming almond flavor, and it's really, really creamy. And it doesn't separate. You know how sometimes if you put plant milk into coffee and you get those like chunks? This is super smooth and creamy. I know.
I'm like, I don't want it.
Yeah. I know. This is not like that. This is really nice.
And like you said, if you were to steam it, I bet it would steam really nicely too and give you that nice foam that you get at a coffee shop.
It has Professional Guide to Steaming.
Oh, that's really nice that they do that. That is actually really nice that they do that.
Anything with a picture instruction, I'm into.
Yeah. I see this used at a lot of coffee shops.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I would give this a 9 out of 10 for like a plain almond milk creamer. I think it's really good. Yeah, it doesn't overpower the flavor, so those of you that like that taste of coffee with like a good amount of creamer, it kind of just tastes like coffee ice cream to me, like melted coffee ice cream.
Yeah, totally. I think this one's really good. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 too because it just tastes like normal coffee. It doesn't taste like anything.
Weird.
Yeah, there's not. It doesn't taste like there's a ton of almond milk or it has like some weird aftertaste. It just tastes like coffee.
Yeah, like I feel like your family members that you're trying to like get off of milk, that'd be a good one to give them.
Totally.
Yeah, and I don't think they would notice that.
I actually did give this one. I used to work with a girl who was like all vegan except for her coffee creamer.
Really?
She was like, I love my coffee creamer.
I know a lot of
people are like that.
Don't eat any dairy, but their coffee creamer is what they can't give up.
Because coffee in the morning, if you're a coffee drinker, is so important.
Yeah.
And it's hard to switch that out. So I actually got her, because she used vanilla, I got her the vanilla one of that, and she really liked it.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vanilla one of that is amazing.
It's really
that was like my ride or die
for a while.
Creamer, that and the hazelnut.
The hazelnut one's really good too.
I love the hazelnut.
So good.
Very nice.
Alright.
Drink water.
I put the hazelnut in my matcha.
Ooh. Oh. Life hacks by NISHA Balls. Ooh.
That's my newest. Do you want to do
Life
pizza?
hacks by NISHA Balls. That's who you are to your core.
Subscribe down below.
Okay. Oh, I'm doing a cheeky little Tunisia Oat Barista Blend, which I'm excited for.
Shake it up.
I already know I love this one too.
How do I know if it's sugared enough?
Go with your gut.
My gut says right now, it's ready.
It's ready. My gut's like, what's happening tonight? No more. We were on good terms.
Like your gut's like speaking with a full mouth of water.
Yeah.
Which actually probably would make sense.
Probably.
So I haven't had this one, and actually when
You
I saw
haven't?
it, no, I thought it was the Oatly one when I first saw it. So I
Oh.
was like, oh cool, we'll get Oatly, and then they didn't actually have Oatly.
It is very similar branding. They knew what they were doing.
The color specifically, I feel like is
That'd
very
be
deceptive.
I love this color, by the way. I drink this one all the time. The coffee shop I usually go to, the oat milk lattes, that's what they use.
That's just
Great.
Oh.
it's very full bodied.
That's noticeably different too, because you would think they wouldn't be that different, being like,
No, but you get that like oaty taste.
It's like a creamy. This is like a lotion, and this is like a body cream.
Ooh, that's a great analogy.
this one's just so good. I would very much like if a oat milk company would come out with an organic one, just because we know about like with oats and glyphosates and everything. That would be the one thing that I would be like, I would deduct like a tiny little point, because this to me is perfect. If I was gonna pick between the two, I would get this one. But I'm like, if it was organic, I would invest stock in the company. I'm gonna give this a 9.5. If it was organic, it would be an 11.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's not on the scale.
By the way, these aren't sweetened either, which is what I like. I don't love my coffee to be sweet, and if I did, I would want to add the sweetness myself instead of having it like built in with the flavor.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I give it so high, because it's not adding any sweetness, it's just adding like texture and creaminess. And
I like it built in because I don't want to do anything myself.
I give it a 10. I would like if it were organic for sure, but I'm still gonna buy it even though it's not. Because it tastes good. I died for oat milk.
I'm here for good time, not long time.
This is really good.
I give it.
Do what makes you happy, okay? Life is short. I haven't had coffee for like a full month. None.
So next we're doing the Silk Original Creamer. This one is super popular from what I can tell from like Facebook and Instagram. I feel like people are all about this one. I think because it's one of the first ones that came out and it's kind of like a very familiar brand, and I think it's widely accessible, which is why I think it's so well known.
So we've had almond, oat, and soy now.
Oh, this is like very creamy. It was like
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's your cup of tea.
Or
Or
coffee.
coffee.
My body.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have to say, in my
Wow.
coffee, I generally like soy
It's very
milk anyway.
beautiful when it goes
You like your coffee to be your skin color.
Yeah.
Yes.
But so does she.
I know.
Okay. I'm not the only one.
And so do I.
Okay, guys, we get it.
We get it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a lot of
Cheers.
milk in my coffee.
Like you're a real life troll.
It's good.
Ooh.
Why does that taste sweet?
I know.
It's
is that
super
sugar?
sweet.
No, it only has 1 gram of sugar. We realized it's the original one. This was the only one they had at the store, but it does have a little bit of sugar in it. So it only has 1 gram per serving, but it's still noticeably sweeter than the other ones.
Yes.
It's very delicious.
It's a nice sweetness. It's not like
it's
so
not
much.
sugary, yeah.
It would be so good in a matcha.
So good.
Just love matcha.
It actually would, because I feel like matcha always needs like a little bit of sweetness.
But if I take out the sweetness, it is, I feel like, comparable to this, maybe like a little thinner than the almond, but it doesn't have that like creamy, buttery softness that the oat has.
Yeah, it's a
It's
little
so
like
nice.
more
I
buttery.
think it's super creamy. Maybe it's because I added all of it.
Don't you think it's a little thinner of a texture though than the oat?
She was like, no, mine is
I
mostly
really don't.
creamer.
Maybe I should add more coffee then. No, I feel like it's, yeah, maybe.
I don't know that I would always want the sweetness there. I like you, I like to control it a little bit, and especially sometimes in the morning, I like sweet just doesn't sound good to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like,
For coffee, no.
Yeah, not for coffee. I don't know. Especially because I'll usually have like a smoothie or like yogurt or
Yeah.
something sweet, and then coffee I want to be.
I never drink a coffee in the morning. It's always like if I do
An
an
afternoon.
afternoon, if I like cannot get through a shoot day,
Yeah.
like I'll have some. And for me, like having something sweet helps me drink it. But as far as like if that didn't have the sugar in it, I think it's still a really good choice. I think it's a little silkier than the Kalika almond, but they're really good.
That's a good point though. That I feel like if you are a coffee drinker, like Nicole drinks a ton of coffee. She doesn't like her coffee super sweet. I drink a good amount of coffee and I also don't like it super sweet. And NISHA doesn't really drink coffee that much unless it's like kind of like a necessity. And you like it more sweet. Not that coffee ever is a necessity, but
Give
but
me
I
stuff.
find that like with people who drink coffee regularly, like my mom drinks it, she has drank it 3 times a day for like her whole life, and she likes it black, and she wants to taste the coffee. So I feel like that's a good way to kind of gauge where you would be on the scale of like what you would enjoy. Next, we have another Kalika creamer. This is the Better Half Unsweetened Coconut Cream and Almond Milk. It's a mixture.
Wow.
I don't like it.
That tastes like
Sunscreen.
coconuts. That tastes like coconuts.
If you were on vacation and you wanted like
It's
Sunscreen
coffee.
coffee?
A colada.
Yeah,
disgusting.
I like it. I actually really like it, but you're right. It's like a vacation coffee. I wouldn't want it every day. I'd get sick of it.
If you're someone like me and you don't like sweet coffee, but you wanted a flavor just to kind of change things up without adding any sweetness, and you like coconut, you'll like it. It's not bad, and it is nice and creamy, but it's just a little coconutty for me for everyday use.
Coconut is such an overpowering taste.
It is. It really
What
is.
is coconut doing? It's too much.
Coconut, calm down. It's
Yeah.
not all about you. There's almond milk too.
Pull back.
Now, we are trying the Nut Pods Almond Coconut Creamer, but we forgot to say that. So, here.
appreciate the enthusiasm. I'm pulling out a lot of these little wang jangles.
Wang jangles.
Oh,
What?
it does that weird separate thing.
No.
I shook.
No, not bad.
You shook very well.
Did I not shake good?
When it comes straight out of the.
No.
We got nut chunks in here. I think it's coconut chunks.
It looks like I took my face powder and was just like, and like put it in the coffee.
Can't wait to drink it now. Here.
Coconut solids. Ooh.
Doesn't really taste like anything.
Why did it make the coffee taste like car dealership coffee?
I mean, it's not bad. I think it tastes fine, but it just doesn't add very much.
It's not as creamy as any of the other ones, and the chunks are just really off-putting, but it's not a bad taste. Yeah, I just...
Weird. These are really popular. Maybe it's just the original.
For me, it's like, it's not the taste. I think the taste is actually really nice, and the coconut flavor isn't as strong as it is in this one.
Yeah.
But I will say the texture is the reason that I would give it like a 6.
Here. So should I get balayage?
Yes.
Okay, and finally we have the Ripple Creamer. It is a half and half, and it has DHA omega-3s added to it, so it's basically a health food.
It's like salmon.
It's basically salmon. Good for your brain, probably.
Please don't
Okay.
rely on that as a...
So we did a milk taste test. I will link it down below. And they ended up in my fridge, and I ended up drinking this in like 2 days.
The milk version of Ripple.
Yeah, it was so good. Like, I don't know what it was.
I don't remember what
I
it
never
tastes
drink plant milks plain, but there was something about this.
That you really like.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to try the creamer.
like. No.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
but it
It's
doesn't.
metally.
It does taste. It has a taste. The other ones don't have as much
Yeah.
of a taste.
It has a cardboard taste that I kind of like.
I don't think it's a good taste, but I like it. Is that
Yeah,
a weird
yes,
thing to
no,
say?
yes. It kind of tastes like cardboard, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, it's not sweet at all. It's really creamy. It kind of like plays with the flavors of the coffee. I kind of feel like it made the coffee better.
I like it.
I like it too. I like it. It added to the bitterness of the coffee and like made it creamier and silkier
Yeah.
and richer. I like it.
Yes.
You hate it?
I don't know, I'm like, am I on drugs?
No, it's not a good. It's not like a. Oh, that's a universally delicious flavor.
Yeah, you're either gonna like it or not like it.
But we like it.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I think especially because you like sweeter things with your
It
coffee.
tastes like metal to me.
Yeah, there's some metal in there.
There is some metal in there. Lots of iron.
So I'm gonna give that. What do you give it?
My review is not right. You guys go first.
I'm gonna give it an 8 because it's probably one of the ones I would buy. I think it's really good, and I think it's the
Is
most
something wrong with me?
flavor-wise. It's the most. I thought it was the most enjoyable. Texture-wise, I like this better, but that one's really rich and creamy, and it doesn't add any extra sweetness, so I'm all about it.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I like it a lot. I would definitely buy it again. My top 2 are the oat and the Ripple.
So the top 2 for Hannah are the Oat Kalika Farms Barista Blend and the Ripple half and half.
What are your top 2?
My top 2 would be the Oat and the Silk Original Soy Creamer.
And mine are these. Extremely different though, because this one's sweet and this one's bitter, or not bitter. But this one, if they have an unsweetened one, these two are just my jam.
This would be
I love
really nice unsweetened.
Yeah, they're just super silky, creamy, and it's more of a texture thing than a flavor thing. All of these are good flavor-wise. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed this taste test. Let us know if you've tried any of these creamers, or if there's one that we missed, let us know in the comments so we can run out and go try it. And as always, make sure you check out our description box because we have our Facebook group, our individual channels, our Instagram, all the good stuff is in there if you would like to see more from us. So check that out, and we will see you guys next Monday. Bye! I'm gonna go dump because I have way too much coffee.
Wow, what a loser.
No, but it's decaf, otherwise
She said she drinks 3 a day.
she like won't let go.
And all it out.
2 sips of coffee.
This is gonna be so much fun to edit, but only for us, not the actual result, because there's gonna be nothing to work with. Like it's all just gonna be like wood
Speak
for
for yourself.
I think it's gonna be
I'm so
cohesive.
sweaty on that falling off.
Oh my god, I can't wait
Yeah.
to put on Halloween costumes after this.
Me too!
And we're all hot and hyped up.
Because
We
we
have
have
to
a giant
do
tomato.
I like weirdly.